Hi, thanks for stopping by. My name is Clint Mackey. I'm a real estate broker in the state of Michigan. And what I have for you today is a big lakefront building site, lakefront acreage on not just a lake, 143 acres with lake frontage and over a half mile of creek frontage as well. It's an amazing property, very unusual, very unique. First time ever offered in 3 generations, and it'll probably be the last. They're going to sell this property. It's going to get done, and you have not seen a property like this close to Grand Rapids, Michigan in a long, long time. Here's a picture of the main entrance right there. That is the entrance leading in. You can see right now it's high, it's dry, it's sandy, and it's beautiful property for building whatever you want to build on it. It can be developed, or you can put a single house on it and live there, and then later on when you get tired of it you can develop it yourself, because there's underground utilities, natural gas and electricity leading right to the front of this property. Here's the overlay of how it looks. This is Lincoln Lake. The property actually has frontage on Black Lake, but what you can't see on this map is the channel that leads to Lincoln Lake. You actually have access from this property to Blue Lake, Black Lake, and Lincoln Lake, which is the largest freshwater naturally occurring lake in southern Michigan. It is a beautiful all-purpose lake, and you will absolutely love it. The other thing you can't see on that photo is this. The creek that follows the entire border of that property. If you look at that, it's an amazing piece of wetlands that ends up dumping off right into Black Lake. So you have fishing, tubing, canoeing, hunting, waterfowling, whatever you want to do all year long on this particular property. It's got high ground that's sandy with oak trees, lots of food for the deer, turkeys, whatever else you want to do, plus lots of building sites to go along with it. Here's a plat map that shows you how they calculated the 143 acres. I suspect that some of this acreage is actually calculated in the water because they bought some square 40-acre chunks and some irregularly shaped parcels as well. But the uniqueness of this property is, again, that creek frontage. There's a half mile right there, plus this waterland right here, which is all just tromped down by deer tracks. It's an amazing piece of land if you like to hunt. And there's the overall overlay of how it connects to Lincoln Lake. You can see the creek dumps off into Black Lake here, and then you have access here, and you have a little bit of lake frontage over here as well. You can get a dock out to the lake. Amazing hilltop building sites out there. I'll show you a few of the pictures here, like this right there. Doesn't that show you maybe a walkout or a daylight building site overlooking the creek, overlooking the lake maybe? Look at that creek. That's probably a 30-foot wide creek that flows all year long out of that other lake straight into Black Lake. It really is impressive, and look how beautiful that is in the wintertime. Wouldn't that be a great place to put your house? Wouldn't that be a great place to build your dream house and camp out all summer, all winter long, and watch that water flow? And look at this beautiful hillside site overlooking some water. Oh, look, you can't ignore this. Here's a site where one of the owners has his hunting blind where he overlooks the marshland where the deer make transition from the lowland into the highland to get some food. It really is an unusual piece of property. 143 acres of lake frontage, along with over a half mile, well over a half mile of river frontage, wooded, some marshland included in there. Great investment. If I had the cash laying around right now, I would buy this myself and sit on it, camp out on it. I would build a house on it and just wait for the market to come back. And then when I was old and gray and ready to do it, I would build a subdivision out of that, and I would make something spectacular that people wanted to live in. It's only a few minutes north of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and you will love it. Before you go out and you take a look at this property, you need to call me before you go out there, because it is posted. The people do own it, they hunt it, and they're very proud to call it their own. So don't go out there without being escorted, please. My name is Clint Mackey. My name and phone number are on this sheet here, right, that you're looking at the screen. 616-997-3948 is my office phone number. You need to call me before you go out there, and I'll meet you there. Make sure you have your pre-qualification lined up so we can show the owner that you actually can buy this property with no problem. give me a call as soon as you can. We'll go right on out there and take a look. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to hear from you soon.